Harriet Shedwa Talbot, a British consultant representing the Sheikh of Yemen, contacts Dr. Alfred Jones, a renowned fishing scientist and expert, regarding a project proposed by the Sheikh. The project involves creating a salmon fishing venture in Yemen. Despite the challenging conditions, Dr. Jones initially scoffs at the idea but maintains professionalism in his response, explaining the impracticality of raising salmon in Yemen. However, the British Prime Minister's press officer, Mrs. Maxwell, learns about a mosque attack in Afghanistan that could harm the Prime Minister's reputation due to British forces' presence in the region. In an effort to divert attention and improve Arab-British relations, she sees potential in the salmon fishing project and urges Dr. Jones to pursue it. Reluctantly, Dr. Jones agrees to meet with Harriet, but he remains convinced of the project's failure. Meanwhile, Harriet's boyfriend, Robert, is deployed to Afghanistan, and they agree to wait for each other. As the project progresses, Dr. Jones purposely presents sarcastic and unrealistic ideas to discourage Harriet, but she takes them seriously, surprising him. Under pressure from Mrs. Maxwell, Dr. Jones reluctantly continues with the project. Along the way, Harriet faces personal challenges when Robert goes missing in action. Dr. Jones encourages her to remain hopeful. Eventually, they travel to Yemen, where the project faces opposition from local rebel lords who perceive it as a threat to their culture. Back in England, the fishing community expresses outrage at the prospect of losing a significant portion of the fish population. To mitigate the public backlash, the government proposes using farm-bred fish instead. Despite their concerns, Dr. Jones realizes that farm-bred salmon might adapt and swim upstream like their wild counterparts. The project moves forward, thanks to the efforts of Chinese engineers, British Oxygen Company support, and Russian airship transportation. During the inauguration, a rebel sabotages the dam, causing a flood that destroys much of the project. However, some salmon manage to survive, giving hope for a fresh start. Dr. Jones decides to continue the project, this time involving local assistance to make it a collaborative endeavor. Harriet and the Sheikh also remain committed to the project's success, determined to overcome the challenges they faced. In essence, the story revolves around the initially improbable salmon fishing project in Yemen, the personal struggles and growth of the characters involved, and their unwavering determination to achieve success despite setbacks and opposition. With renewed determination, Dr. Jones stays in Yemen to rebuild the project, emphasizing local involvement and making it a community-driven initiative. He envisions a project that benefits the people of Yemen and preserves their cultural heritage. Harriet, too, decides to remain by his side, sharing his vision and supporting the local efforts. As they collaborate with the locals, Dr. Jones and Harriet face numerous challenges. They work tirelessly to secure funding, gather resources, and train the local workforce in salmon farming techniques. Through their perseverance, they gain the trust and support of the Yemeni community, gradually overcoming skepticism and resistance. Over time, the salmon fishery starts to take shape again. The new project integrates sustainable practices and incorporates traditional Yemeni fishing methods, ensuring its compatibility with the local environment. The rebuilt dam and fishery attract attention and admiration from both locals and international observers. The project's success becomes a symbol of resilience and cooperation, strengthening the bond between the Arab people and the British. The British Prime Minister's reputation receives a much-needed boost, thanks to the positive narrative surrounding the project. Dr. Jones, Harriet, and the Sheikh become celebrated figures, recognized for their dedication and the transformational impact of the salmon fishing venture. As the project reaches its fruition, news spreads of the remarkable achievement in Yemen. Photographs capturing the thriving fishery and the united efforts of the Yemeni and British teams adorn magazines and news outlets worldwide. The story inspires others, demonstrating the power of collaboration, perseverance, and a shared vision. Amid the project's success, Harriet receives news that her boyfriend, Robert, has been found alive and is returning home from Afghanistan. Overjoyed, she shares the good news with Dr. Jones and expresses her gratitude for his support during her challenging times. Dr. Jones, having found a sense of purpose and fulfillment through the project, realizes that he has grown fond of Harriet. They develop a deeper connection, strengthened by their shared experiences and the bonds formed in Yemen. Their relationship blossoms, and they embark on a new chapter together. In the end, the salmon fishing project in Yemen not only succeeds but also becomes a transformative journey for all involved. It showcases the resilience of the human spirit, the possibilities of cross-cultural collaboration, and the profound impact that a shared passion can have on individuals and communities. The tale of their extraordinary endeavor continues to inspire others to pursue their dreams against all odds.